Work-life balance. This word seems extinct in a world that's constantly pressuring us to work, hustle, and grind. In school, we're overwhelmed with endless assignments, exams, jobs, and still expected to have a life. So how do we find balance and time to even have a life? What does that even mean? As a chronic workaholic, I've constantly neglected my family and friends, which really makes me wonder, how do I even still have friends? But when we're neglecting a certain part of our life, not only do we suffer, but those around us suffer too. So I'll share with you guys the one habit that has been helping me establish a work-life balance. The one habit we need is to regularly review our life. Yes, I know this sounds simple, but I'm gonna go more in depth on this. Maybe you've seen this wheel before. It's known as the Wheel of Life. No, not the game. Real life ain't as fun, sadly. This wheel serves as a guide to reflect on all of our life's areas. Now let's get into the steps of how exactly do we use this wheel. Reserve about 1 hour of your week to review your life balance wheel. I personally do this on a Sunday night at 5 p.m. before the week starts. For most students, maybe a Sunday night is way too overwhelming because that's when most of us are doing our cramming and internal dying. So figure out what day and time works best for you. Choose a time when you're less likely to be interrupted. Time block it on your calendar or set a reminder for yourself. Brainstorm what are all your most important life areas. It really doesn't have to be the one that I showed you before. That's just the one that most people generally use. You may add or remove categories as you wish. For example, my life areas are health, family, friends, relationships, work, finances, spirituality, hobbies, Spanish, YouTube, and blogging. This is the time where you just gotta be brutally honest with yourself. On a scale of 1 to 10, give each life category a rating. I know how painful this step could be, but it's so important to be truthful in order to get an accurate assessment. I highly doubt you're going to score a 10 on every life category, so this is where us perfectionists need to suffer. Here are a few questions to reflect on in order to figure out your rating. After figuring out your rating for each life category, now you know which area you are seriously neglecting. This is where you need to come up with specific action steps to take for the week. Here are some action steps to help you get started. Consistency, consistency, consistency. I'm going to keep saying this until you're sick of it. Don't do all of this once and just forget about it. Keep doing it until it becomes a habit. I know that life can get in the way, but I can't stress how much consistency matters in order to establish a good habit. So stick with your set time and day every week to review your life balance wheel. If you want to take a step even further, you can consider transferring your life balance wheel to an Excel sheet. Arrange it by all your life categories and assign specific action steps underneath each life category. I know that this habit itself can seem so extra and time-consuming, but it's really worth it to start maintaining a better work-life balance. Don't you think it's worth it just to reserve 1 hour of your week to make your life better? We pay attention to what we measure, and if we're measuring our life, then that's what we're paying attention to. I also posted the Wheel of Life templates, checklists, and diagrams in the description below, and I hope it's helpful for you. Thanks for watching.